Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to record me or not. Cool, cool. Stormclaw, you got it wrong. It was D. What am I going to do to get that in? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this camera centered without cutting it off. It's all backwards. I'm not quite smart enough for this. You guys don't want to see my feet. Is she going to? I don't know. Even if I push it in, it starts to get covered up. So if I can get this to work, I was going to do a little dragon figurine, if that is something that you guys are interested in checking out. Is it still streaming? It is. No, that ain't gonna work, is it? Yeah, no, it still wants to have that there. Whatever. I can't do anything about that. Alright, sorry, it's going crazy. Okay. So that's gonna have to be good enough. Yes, I'm gonna try to do a dragon. So make sure my camera on my phone's over here. Yeah, sorry. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Go away! Go away! My husband's upstairs. You'll probably hear him. Alright, let's see. I need some stuff. So this stuff here is Cosclay. And this stuff is similar to Sculpey in that it stays dry forever. And then, or usable forever. And then once you bake it, it's supposed to be kind of have like a plastic consistency, so if you drop it, it doesn't shatter, and it's supposed to like bend a little bit. So I figured I'd give that a try. It's just a kind of a pain in the butt because it's super crumbly at first. You have to like work on it a little bit. The reason why I prefer the Sculpey is it's already colored when you get it. This one you have to paint, and honestly, I don't like how the paint looks like on the clay, but I'll see if I can come up with a better way to paint them. See, this is it's like super crumbly, and you just kind of have to work into it. So I probably could have done this before I started it, but it is, and like it is very crumbly. And I think I read online that some people will take a like a blender or a food processor and try to soften it that way. So once you break it up, it kind of starts to clump together, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. I don't really have the patience for it, but I don't know if they have it in craft stores yet. It was made by Monster Clay, which is like one of the leading clay producers for professionals who do a lot of molding and things like that, like modeling clay. A little sticky here. I think it officially started selling last year. They did a fundraiser for it, and it raised like all the funds within like an hour or something crazy like that. It's just a pain to get it started. Super, super, super messy. And you guys are sitting on top of my light box here. So it's not the best angle, but this is kind of just a test run. And if this is something that we're all interested in, I can always look into seeing like a proper setup and go that route. But this is just for the sake of testing. Like, I didn't even tell Sadie I was doing this. But I don't even know how I would do a conversation. Slowly getting like a clay consistency here. No problem, Tabby. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, this is just a test. I haven't even posted on Waz or anything, so I don't know how long we'll do it. I should probably message Sadie and see what if she's around, if she wants to do anything, but I don't have a way right now to do a Discord call, I guess, unless I just stick it on the computer, but it won't be very audible for you guys. Not the most exciting stuff happening right now anyways, so. Good morning. Flipped over. What I need to do is just get some like tape and tape off where everything is visible on here. All right. So it's extremely tough too, but the nice thing about the harder clay is that, yeah, it might hurt your hands a little bit, but it holds detail a lot better, and it's not going to melt in your hands, whereas Sculpey will definitely start to melt in your hands. It doesn't, the clay does not get stuck on my ring, actually. Nope. It's not super sticky. It's actually pretty tough. Now, can you guys hear the music? No, Fimo clay is insanely hard. Like, it's actually probably harder than this stuff. I haven't used it in a little while, but I tried it. I wasn't a huge fan. I like there to be some give. But, like, once you start to warm up the clay and get it going, it's a little bit easier. See, it's not, like, crumbly anymore. A rave in the far distance. It's my usual soundtrack that I do. Through the wall. Well, I turned it up a little bit. I'll see if that makes a difference. But, so my plan here is, I haven't used this in a little bit, and since I'm a little bit more familiar with, like, different techniques for clay stuff, I figured, well, I'll make a little dragon, bake it, and attempt to paint it. Oh, good. Glad to hear you guys can hear the music now. Something to kind of numb my voice a little bit. I should probably poke Sadie. Alright, I just told Sadie what was going on. We'll see if she pops in. There just is no Discord call, unfortunately. So for these little guys here that I've been making lately, I do kind of like a little wormy body kind of thing here. And then I try to make 4 ball sizes that are roughly the same size for the legs. And since this clay is kind of a pain in the butt, I don't have a whole lot here to work on quite yet. Just hate how tough it is. It's very tough to work with. Tell you, the clay can be very therapeutic if you're like just stressed out. It's just kind of fun to knead it in your hands. Do you mean the other clay pieces I was doing with the armature, or are you talking about my dolls? The clay. Sometimes I do the wire armature. This is just going to be laying down, so I'm going to try not to do a lot of the armature. But I'm having a hard time making it so that they are not fragile. I've had a few of them break during shipping, and usually it's because of like little spikes. So like my dragons here, they have these little spikes on the back. And unfortunately, I didn't think to put wire on the inside of those. Okay, that way. Did I go the right way? No, no, there we go. We're almost center. Sorry. So like these little spikes don't have like wires on the inside, and I should have done that because that would have made them a bit more stable. So, but since they don't have the wires, these darn things just kind of pop off. So I need to remember to put wire on the inside of all these little details here so that doesn't happen, or even blend it in more. But I mean, polymer is not super, you know, cement or what's the word? I can't think of the word, but they're very delicate and fragile, so you have to be careful when you're holding them. Welcome to the chat, Sadie. Sadie, if you know how to do these live streams where I record like my workspace and we can still talk and stuff, let me know. Because this is just like a random test. Kind of doing the stream from my my iPad, and I have the computer behind me playing the music. Say the video would probably be a bit more interesting if I had company here adding some of the dialogue. People who are more charismatic. The only thing is I don't know if my microphone and headphones will plug into the iPad. I do have Discord on it. Try it. But then again, too, the last time we were trying to do something, I think I was trying to have a Discord phone call going on the iPad, and for some reason the iPad was not including the audio from Discord. The other choice is just having it on my desktop. I don't know. So I'm assuming. Yeah, hold on. Let's try that. So now my question is if this is going to end up creating like an echo.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, good.
But do you have...
I was muted.
Oh, do you have an echo?
Yes and no. Like, I can hear myself, obviously, but, I mean, I usually run the streams muted, so I can hear you talking here and then just watch you do it on the thing.
Okay. Only because I'm further away. Like, this is a very, very beginner's attempt at doing this, so I figure I'm gonna try it, I guess, and then I'll just have to do some research if people are interested in seeing more of these. I did not post anything on Wahaz about this.
Did you want me to go post?
Maybe in a few seconds, just kind of see how this goes. Is anybody in the chat hearing like double voices or anything?
I'm not gonna lie, your iPad seems to have less of a delay than your computer does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I hear you talking here, literally immediately after you stop talking, it starts on the iPad. And normally there's like a good, 4 or 5 second delay between it.
Interesting. I wonder if it's like some settings on OBS.
Maybe. It's just really weird. I always thought it was a set thing, but
I have no idea. I'm just kind of like a plug it in and press go button and hope that everything works well.
Hope nothing explodes.
Pretty much, yeah.
looks like it's going okay.
Okay, cool.
They're hearing no echo, so that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't mind throwing up a post on Wallhouse, we could try to see how it goes with more people in. They're doing these kind of unannounced streams. We're getting a smaller amount of people popping in, so it's just kind of like a nice settle test, I guess. I should I don't know, should I zoom in more, or are you guys able to see this okay?
I can see what you're doing, but I'm also not an artiste. So...
Artiste.
My voice keeps trying to go. Like David we had like the propane heat, so it's like that really dry heat.
Yeah.
And he had it on really high last night, so I don't even think it ever shut off. And I woke up and my voice just keeps going in and out now.
Oh, you're up early today.
I've been getting up early all week because he's off, so
oh yep.
I get as much done while he sleeps.
Yep.
You're about to hear my dogs come running in. Tell them the pizza.
I know you weren't here. I was explaining that I'm using Cosclay, which is a different kind of clay where it's similar to Sculpey in that it doesn't harden or air dry. But then the nice thing about Cosclay is supposed to have a bit more durability to it. So if you drop it, it's not supposed to shatter. It's supposed to even bend around a little bit. So I figured I'd give it a shot. It's just a massive pain in the butt to get it to the point where you can start using it because it crumbles like crazy once you start breaking it up.
That sounds like a pain.
It can be, but I'm tired of little things breaking on my figurines. So I'm going to try something else, I guess, and go from there. Now, are you guys able to hear Sadie okay? Or is she, like, does it sound like she's really far off in the distance?
All I could think of was that one Hercules song, You Can Go the Distance or whatever. I'm over here just gonna get all the copyrights.
Yep. I'll have to message my friend who helped me set up the screen record and see how we can do it like this instead and do it proper so it's a better quality. Alright, turn the volume up a little bit on the computer. We'll see if that makes a difference.
Alright, I'll have a thing up for the stuff in a second.
Okay, no rush.
I was making a news post too. So that way it goes off.
Alright, cool. Glad you guys can hear a little bit better.
I am lounging on a couch across the room. How'd you know? Are you watching me?
Yeah, no, Mike's home today, so I snuck away. Figured I'd give this a shot, see if I could do the streaming, and I don't know how long I'll be able to stick around, but I figured I'd try it at the very least. See, now it feels weird not having any music playing. But if I play the music, I don't know if it's going to drown you out. So here I'm just trying to blend the legs all the way around so that it's connected. Probably should have wire in through these, but I don't have wire through them, so we'll see if that's going to be a massive mistake or not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
David handed me my pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Probably pepperoni. It's all I really eat.
Yeah, well, is it like Domino's, Pizza Hut, Caesars, or other random...
what's this place called? Veneros?
So it's like a little mom and pop?
Like a little... Yeah, they got like a couple stores around here, but they're like the really big, like the size of your face plus, you know, pizzas.
Nice. We excuse me. We do have a place here that does, it's like a mom and pop, but they're insanely expensive. It's like $3-4 for a piece of pizza. And it's like, it's not that
good.
good.
I'm sure that's about what this is.
Yeah.
I know it's like, what? How much is a full pizza, honey? Which was this? This was 20 something for 2 pieces for both of us?
No.
Oh no, David said it was 15 for 2 pieces for both of us.
$15 for 2 pieces for 4 pieces of pizza?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Might as well gone for, you know, a full pizza, but it's really good pizza, so I can't stop eating once I start. So I will eat half a pizza by myself, and it, like I said, it's huge pieces.
Mike can actually make really good pizza from scratch.
All right, the admin announcement thing is up for those who have been waiting. And I'm going to mute so you don't hear me chewing, but I am here.
Okay. The goal is to make sure they're not going to end up lopsided, but it doesn't always work out that way. My standing ones are not perfect, so I still have a bit left to practice on that. Hey Maya, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us. So those of you that are new, we're just trying something a little bit different today, trying to see if I can record my workspace. I more or less just plugged in my laptop and pressed go, so it's very novice, very beginner. I just wanted to see if I could figure out something, but I'm going to message a friend of mine who's more of a pro when it comes to streaming and stuff, and have him see if he can help me figure out a better way to do this so we have a better quality stream. So I like to have background music. I like being able to have people chat on Discord, you know, like a group effort kind of deal. I think it's probably more interesting too, rather than just listening to me stumble all over my words and stutter and all that fun stuff. Hey Squid. Glad to hear you like it so far. I mean, it's just a body and 2 legs, but gotta start somewhere. Trying to just get everything blended in nicely. I don't like seeing like any kind of strokes or impressions or fingerprints or anything, but this clay is kind of a pain in the butt to work with. So I know earlier someone had asked about adding water to soften it. I don't know if you can do that with Cosclay. You probably can. I've never tried it. I don't even know if maybe they have a product they recommend doing it with versus water, if it's some kind of, I don't even know if oil is the right word. I don't know. Yeah, using my fingerprints for evil. You're not going to get very far with it. Stay at home mom with 2 kids is about as what you're going to get with those fingerprints. No, it just, people like, it looks better when they're super clean and they don't have all those like fingerprints and stuff in it. It's just gives you a better product. I mean, these guys that I have up here, there's still some fingerprints here and there, but it's not like super noticeable. You really got to be looking for them to find them, I think. So it is there are some improvements there, but just try to keep it clean. And that's what ends up taking a really long time with these. And some people wear gloves, but I lost my box of gloves. So I don't have gloves. And plus I like feeling the clay. The gloves kind of add that barrier and it just doesn't feel right. Can't get in that spot. I could do that. Take a little bit of clay and test it on there. I know like they recommend using, I think, like acetone or different types of similar liquids. So like when you're done, you can go back over with a fine brush to try to get rid of some of those marks. I have stuff, it's called like Goo Gone. It's like a soap that I've used to help get rid of some of the streaks. Yeah, mineral oil, baby oil. So yeah, I was kind of on the right track in terms of thinking of like oil. I don't have any Sculpey softener. Sculpey is really hard to get a hold of right now. I guess they had to shut down one of their warehouses, so it's really hard to get your hands on Sculpey. But I do have some orders of Sculpey coming in with the right kind of clay. Like this guy here, I love this brown color. It's like chocolate. I love how rich and smooth it is. So I want to try to get more little guys like this. I really like how he looks. So he's on Etsy if anybody wants a little imp pup, preferably without little fur bits. I do love the brown. It's a really nice brown. And like this one was a pain in the butt too, because I was doing all these different clay bits for the markings. This particular Waha had like different reds and purples kind of blended in. So I tried to do that and then blending in other stuff. So this one's got a lot of different stuff, and I tried like the spots on the tail. So there's a good amount of stuff that went into her. And this is one of my favorites too. And this one is a really pretty color. It's like a very pearl reddish pink. I don't know what color it's officially called, but it's like a pearl color, because these are pearls. And then this is like a glitter, where it has like the glitter right in the clay, so the glitter's not going to come off on your hands or anything, but it does have that nice sparkle effect, and I like sparkles. So it's the batch that I posted yesterday for the figurines. A lot of them, it's kind of a mixed bag. Some of them are random, some of them are not. The wings on this one are actually based off of fairy wings. It's the wrong color. I think they're blue on the site, but these are like those fairy wings accessories that you can get with, is that Punk Mane? But I did try to call in some, Waha stuff. Like this right here is kind of just totally random. This is one of the first ones I made. Hey Crow, welcome to the chat. But most of these you should be able to make on Wahas. And this one I actually made a little while ago and never managed to post it, but it has a little star pendant thingy. So I thought that was fun. And he's got bug eyes. Some people like those. So there's just a good variety of stuff here. Do we actually have green fairy wings? I know we got so many different wings. Never remember what we do and don't have. I did slash the prices on all the figurines. So if you looked at them before, the prices are down to like 60 per figurine. So they are a lot cheaper now. Yeah, go buy some. I really want to get into making these guys. Peer pressure. Yes, someone did buy a bunch of the dragons from a couple of releases ago. And I'm actually probably going to send them like a gift. The darn things, I was explaining this before, like the polymer clay is really fragile and a couple spikes fell off through shipment. So I want to just try to experiment and see what I can do that gives a more reliable product, I guess, or something that's less likely to break. And that is one of the benefits to Cosclay is once it bakes, it's kind of like a plastic rubber hybrid, so it doesn't break as easily. So it's kind of my hope is, you know what? No, I don't want your leg there. I'm kind of hoping this will be a little bit more stable. Just the only problem is I have to paint this by hand, and they don't. My painting looks kind of bad on the figurines, I think, just because the transparency is kind of all over the place.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Did you see my message in your DMs?
No, I did not. Hold on.
Sorry, I couldn't talk when I read it, so. Polly4 was wondering, what is that tool that's being used to smooth the joint lines in the clay?
Oh, so these are like rubber tipped tools. I have a handful of them, but these are the three I typically use a lot. So this is just like a silicone rubber tip. So this one is like a pointed brush. This one has a flat edge to it. And this is actually not one of the pieces I usually use. That's the wrong one. But and then they have like little different shaped metal pieces that can help smooth things around. I have thought of doing blank sculptures. I have not released him yet, only because you know what, I did those feet backwards. I have not posted any yet, just because I've been trying to get better at my own skill for doing these. I would like to maybe try to get some resins out there, but resin is a whole other Pandora's box on its own. I've debated about doing the customs, letting people order customs. The only thing is I'm still not quite getting the figurine to look like 100% like the Waha, so it would have like a disclaimer. It's like, yeah, I can try to make your specific character, your design, but it's not going to be 100% exact to reference sheets or anything like that. There's going to have to be some forgiveness in there. To make 3D printed pieces, you have to first know how to use 3D graphics. I'm terrible at 3D stuff. A lot of it's like math based too, and I don't do math. And then you need a printer, and I've looked at printers, you know, a few times here and there. They're very pricey, and it's hard to know which ones to go with. And then even then, it can take like a day to print one thing. So it's, I don't know. It just seems like a very time. I am so bad with words, but it just seems like it would take a lot of time and a lot of resources and a lot of money. I don't know if it would be quite worth it for what we're doing. Last year, I did reach out to a company in China that does, like, you know, the the figurines and stuff where they make like a mold there and they pour plastic or whatever, but they wanted like $5,000. So I mean, if we wanted to go that route, I probably would just need to do a like a pre-sale and see if we could raise the money that way. But it's not cheap by any means. Oh, I didn't know we had some 3D modelers in here. I have poked Sim in the past to do 3D models. She has a lot of stuff on her plate as is, but I have poked her in the past about 3D stuff. The new wings are gorgeous. Kanta did an amazing job on those, and they should actually have markings now. Pretty sure I approved some last night. Or maybe I just looked at them and didn't approve them. I don't remember, but there should be some markings now. Oh, very cool, Crow. That's awesome. Once upon a time, I wanted to go to school to do like animation, but I didn't.
You did accept them.
What's that?
You did accept them. I just went and looked.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so then there are some markings available for the new wings. I used to really like animations and playing with that stuff, and then I started Wahas and found that I despise redrawing items over and over and over and over and over again, to the point that I thought that I might not be a good candidate for animation. Because what are you doing for animation? You're redrawing the same thing over and over and over again. This lake keeps loosening up in here. Is that music too loud for you, Sadie?
Huh?
Is the music too loud?
I mean, it's loud, but it's not like so loud that I hate it. I mean, it's fine.
Okay. The link to Wajas is wajas.com. Who needs college? And you can just go to YouTube and look up videos. So I'm kind of have a start here. Still kind of messy, but I'm getting somewhere. Yeah, most people still say Wajas.
It depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll do Wajas, sometimes I'll do Wahas.
Yeah. The site is unreachable? Is Wajas down? Would you?
You can try to clear your cache. Sometimes that helps. David, stop!
Oh no, the site still loads for me. Definitely try clearing your...
Yeah, sometimes it does weird stuff where you have to actually clear it out and stuff. I told you that.
My dream professionally, I've always wanted to be able to live by my art, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's like it took me a really long time to accept Wajas as an actual like business or a job. I'm a lot better about it now, but it took me a really long time to get to that point. But I always wanted to be able to sell my artwork like in the sense of these figurines or paintings or things like that. I've always wanted to be able to do that as a living. But I'm super thankful that I do have Woz as my primary, because I would be in trouble if I was just relying on my figurines. Legit be a starving artist there. People apparently only collect dragon statues. Nobody wants the Dogos.
Wait, no, I collect foxes and owls. There's no dragons in my house.
You do foxes, but you don't do wolves? What the heck? Or just Dogos?
I used to do wolves, but I was just never really into them. My family just kept buying me them.
The hyena was one of my favorites. I loved how that hyena came out. I actually have 2 baby dragons upstairs that I need to bake. And then I figured I would do the Sculpey one here. Maybe try to do a couple more. We'll see how this... What?
It's so weird when you say you're gonna bake a dragon, and I'm like,
Well, you know what I like to do to my kids? What I like to do with my kids, I'll be like, hold on a second, I gotta throw the dog in the oven. And they're like, wait, what? I gotta cook the dog. And Mike will be like, she means the clay dogs. Oh, that sounds really cool. A bronze dragon, and you can put a light on the inside of it. That sounds really nice. My guilty pleasure lately has been pony figurines. I follow a couple artists that make some really nice pony figurines.
I saw that one that you sold already. The
butterfly. Yeah. Yep.
It was so nice.
It's pretty. It lays down on its back, so it's the way I have my collection, like my my herd or my hoard. It's hard to see it laying down, and that person didn't really have any, so I offered to sell that one to her for what I paid for it. So I don't typically sell them, but no, they're very popular. They're very pretty. So my clay, Sculpey, I get a bunch of different places. I used to get it in person, but like I was explaining earlier, Sculpey must have shut down a warehouse because of the virus, so they have not had as much in stock lately. So I go to Etsy and eBay for a lot of it. Even Amazon is like sold out. Cosplay, I think you have to buy online. And I think it might be even cosplay.com now, but it used to be through Monster Clay. Bake the hush puppies. Instagram is really weird. Like, I've been kind of stuck in a vicious cycle where I'll build up followers and the next day, like 20 of them will just vanish. I don't know how they are figuring that out. Maybe like if an account is not logged in for a period of time, they unsubscribe it from places. I don't know. Like I seem to have a leak somewhere and I leave. I lose Instagram followers daily. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, unless like my latest post of hand-painted eyeballs is like upsetting people. But it's bizarre. I don't even pretend to understand how Instagram figures out their stuff there, and I don't know. I mean, our Instagram is pretty active. Our Instagram and Facebook, I think, are our primary locations when we're doing our social media posts. Twitter, I think, is kind of abandoned. I know I haven't touched it. I can't stand Twitter. I have a hard time keeping up on that. Sadie, have you been posting to Twitter?
Yes.
You have?
We've been doing actually a lot of games. And
Oh,
I just
cool.
posted on there today about your current YouTube and stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of Twitter, so I don't ever really go to it. I enjoy Instagram.
So Twitter's hard for me because I'm very wordy.
Right.
And it's such a low character count. So what I've been doing is when I do games and stuff, if it's one that's sometimes I'll do like the same game on all the social medias because it's something I can do on all of them, so it hits all the viewers or
Right.
however you want to put it, all the participants. But what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of like my Facebook post and I'll post it to Twitter so that way they get all the information, but I don't have to try to find a way to condense it down to however many characters I'm allowed.
Yeah. I mean, I know someone was saying they don't like social media. The thing with that is to grow your business, you have to be visible online. So, yeah, it kind of looks like a sellout or, it might be kind of annoying, but that's why we've been pushing the social media stuff that's how we build up traffic. And we've actually had a lot of people in the last year who say that they found us through Instagram or Twitter or other social media things. So that's unfortunately just the reality of it. If you want to get traffic to your brand, you gotta post about it on social media because that's where everybody is.
I had to remind people before that we do have a really good following of people that have stuck with us for so many years.
Yeah.
At the same time, people lose interest. They get
Right.
older. They have families. They have less time. So we lose people. We got to filter in new people to
Right.
take over where we lose people. I try to do Reddit games sometimes, but Reddit's really difficult in the way that I can't ask you guys to do a picture of something because you guys can't post pictures on there in response to my thing. You have to make a whole new post, and then I gotta make sure I don't miss anybody's post.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I would do more posting on Twitter, but the issue I find is because when I post to Instagram, I have Twitter and Facebook linked right through Instagram. So there's a little button you can press and it will shoot the post off to all those other social medias. But for some reason, when it shoots it over to Twitter doesn't actually take the image. It just takes some of the words. So I have to go over to Twitter and fix it all. And I just don't bother. So
I've really grown to like the fact that we have Facebook and Instagram linked because I hate having to go to Instagram because I use it from my computer. So I have to go a very roundabout way to post
Right.
from my computer. So being able to go into the Facebook settings and just say post this to Instagram too really is nice.
yeah.
And for Squid, I have thought of, or not Squid, whoever said TikTok, I thought about doing a TikTok thing before, but at the same time, I'm not very sure how we would go about that.
That would probably be more if we get more into doing watching my work. I could probably make clips of that and put that on there because I know artists do that, or they just do their little 20-second playthroughs of their artwork.
Yeah. You have to have, so it's not all bad. I've seen artists who have really good communities and followings and stuff like that. There are toxic things everywhere, sadly. It's just how it is. But it's just a matter of getting a good following.
I know that Twitter has a really big anti-furry community. So that would probably be one concern is we'd be putting ourselves up for a lot of bullying, which I can deal with it on my own, but it's I don't want it to be directed at anybody in our community or anything like that. So it's kind of a mixed bag over there.
Yeah, that's one of the things where you have to go through and make sure you have somebody monitoring posts, deleting and banning and stuff like that.
But no, Instagram is my guilty pleasure. I really enjoy Instagram. And then I'll just like throw things up over to Facebook from there. So like sometimes the layout or whatever is really bizarre. Like I feel weird tagging things on Facebook, but because I tag things on Instagram and I throw that post over to Facebook, it keeps all those tags and everything.
I'm always just like, nope, we're doing hashtag this, hashtag that. I've had to like really start forcing myself, because when I first started doing the social media stuff for you, I'd forget to do the hashtags, and then I'd also forget to post the link to the site. And I'm like, the whole purpose of what I am doing is to direct people to the site. I should be actually posting this link everywhere.
Well, if you're getting people to sign up for Wahas, I hope you're using your referral link so you're getting those points.
I'm pretty sure that y'all have been doing a really good job. Like during November, I think it was, when we did the thing, the advertisement thing.
Yep.
We got over, I want to say 300 new members.
Oh, cool.
Or, well, 300 new accounts.
Yep. Yes, we did announce who won the custom patch yesterday.
Stuff, making sure that we had no issues.
I don't remember. Who was it that won the fire custom patch yesterday? I know it was Willow was the mistake, but we're going to still send Cricket. Yep, Cricket won the fire patch. Willow, unfortunately, we kind of teased because I had the wrong link, so I have to message Willow and offer them something else, because I don't think it'd be fair to not give them anything to, due to my own mistake. So I'll make sure I send something to them.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
No.
Did you take down the Waha keychains, or?
I did. I did take them down because when I was posting the new figurines, they weren't showing up, and I was trying to get them on the front page, and for some reason Etsy was just being really stupid. So I temporarily hid the ads for those, but I can add them back. They are.
I was making sure. I was getting ready to do like the Etsy spotlight thing, and I was like looking for the keychains, and I was like, ah.
Yeah, no, they are still. They're still. I still have them in stock. I just have to put the activate the listings. That's the one thing that sucks about Etsy is when you make an update, it takes like a good 15 minutes for them to really show up.
There's nothing in there for you. Can you not do that? Stop. I'm gonna send you to Etsy's house. You can go be the other orange cat, even though you're not an orange cat. He's sitting behind me, and I have like the little crate thing full of all my stuff that's supposed to go on the shelves whenever we're done with my area. And he's like digging at the crate, trying to get into it. And I'm like, it's got a lid on it for a reason. I don't want you in there. He's always being bad.
The kitten.
Yeah, somebody asked to say these kitty being bad again, and I was like, he's always bad. It would be a shock if he ever went a day where he was just the perfect angel, and I would think he was sick.
That's not working. Stupid thing. sometimes, or usually, I feed the wire right through, but I was kind of worried it wasn't going to go through all that well. I was like, oh, I'll just press it in, and no, that wasn't working either. Like this. We need to start giving out some kind of prizes to people who remember for us to say, follow the stream. You guys are so much better at it than me for remembering.
It doesn't help that I'm over here also like throwing stuff together, so I'm like half watching you, half doing this thing for you, your Etsy.
Oh, no worries. See, if I'm actually allergic to cats, and if I wasn't allergic to cats, I would love to get like a tuxedo cat. When I was younger, we had one, and his name was Chaps, and he was super cool. Would love to get a tuxedo, but if I get another cat, it has to be short-haired. For some reason, I don't seem to have issues with my short-haired cat. It's just like the long-haired ones. I don't know. Our cat, you guys will never guess what our cat's name is. See, I thought the allergy comes from the dander and the fur. I didn't think it was the saliva. Is the name a pun? You think I'm that creative to be able to come up with an interesting pun? That's Sadie's job. But no, our cat's name is just Cat.
That's what we used to call Asher. He
Cat.
never knew his actual name. That was the cat.
I love dragon tails when I'm doing this though, because you can make them like all like curly and pretty. I like it. And the cool thing too is if I do this right, the person that buys this should be able to like repose the tail. It's supposed to be able to be movable to a degree.
Why are you acting crazy? Give me your paw. Give it to me. Oh, ow. Ow. Stop biting. Don't come over here and pop my hand after biting me.
Your cat?
Yeah, he was like acting wild and I could feel his tail hitting me, so I reached under and I like messed with his foot and he latched onto my hand. And then he like took his paw and he tapped my paw with my hand like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bite you.
Ugh, a tarantula. No. I'd have a snake. Like, I wouldn't hesitate on a snake, but no spiders. No bugs. Ratatouille for a hamster. That's cute. My parrot's name Kruger is after Freddy Krueger. Banana. I approve of that name.
Yes, I know. Etsu's not random. Etsu is Etsu.
What?
David said, I don't know when you're talking to random people, and I said, Etsu's not random, she's Etsu.
Oh. Some random strangers online.
Yep.
Hey, as long as the spider keeps its space, I'll leave it alone, but it has no business dangling above me. And they always seem to do that, the darn things. You know, they like target you and like, oh, this is a good time for me to fall off the ceiling and head towards your head. I just about freaked out the other day. I felt something crawling on my neck. It's a ladybug. In the middle of winter, how the heck am I finding ladybugs in my house?
Mine's always the stink bug.
Ugh.
So I don't even like try to. I don't even know the word I want to use. I don't even try to like gently move it. I just smack it and hope that I don't get stung. They like me a lot.
WahaCon. We used to talk about it in the past, doing a convention of some sort. We could do a Waha's convention if I can watch from afar. We're allowed to get a mask made. Nobody wants to see my face.
Now's the perfect time to do it because, you know, you have to wear masks.
Right?
Alright. Etsy highlight is up on site. Look at us.
Alright,
go.
cool. Thank you.
Getting stuff done.
Alright, so for those of you who missed this, this is what happens when you get a block of Cosclay and you try to break into it. The darn thing crumbles, and it's a crumbled mess. And you just have to break it up, I guess, and then start rolling it. Some people will use like a food processor to really break it all in, and then you go in and grab from there. So it's one of the reasons why I don't use Cosclay all that much, because it's kind of a pain in the butt, I think. But you do get an interesting final product, so I mean, there's that. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, we're good. Nothing happened.
It'll probably be our last cat for a little while. He's got feline leukemia, so we can't have any other cats that.
But can he live a long life with that, though?
They can. So basically, it just means his immune system's compromised. So
Yeah.
we have to watch him, make sure he's eating, make sure that he's not running a fever, make sure he's acting normal, blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And we've been pretty good about it. That's
good.
how we ended up like finding out he was sick every other time, is because we like watch. You could tell with him, he's wild.
Yeah.
So he could still, in theory, live a pretty good life. It's
good.
just,
You just gotta be careful.
he can't interact with cats that do not have it because it's very contagious.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I haven't like seriously considered getting another cat, because I'm kind of worried that I might pull something in with it and put my current cat at risk.
A lot of, I think, adoption places will check, but we got him from,
Yeah, I wouldn't be going to an adoption place. I'd probably just get like a barn cat or something. Like a $20 cat from a random person in a dark alley, that type of stuff.
We tried to go through an adoption place. They have a lot of dumb rules around here, and I was like, I am not getting 2 cats because you think that my dogs aren't good enough playthings.
Right. Or you only want like $400 for kittens. Like I could just get a $20 kitten down the road and hope I'll be good. And we have spay clinics here. You can get the cat spayed for like $60. Oh, this stuff is such a pain in the butt. I hate this part of Sculpey. You know, I used to prefer dogs. I'm kind of all dogged out, to be honest. I've been enjoying the cat. Cat comes over, he wants attention, and then he's done with attention, and he goes and does his own thing. The dogs smother us.
Not all cats are like that, just so you know. Not all cats.
Our dogs smother us non-stop. It's a bottomless pit of wanting attention, and it just drives me bonkers. This clay is Cosclay. It's like a new clay on the market where when you cook it, it's like more of a rubber consistency. So if you drop it, it's not supposed to shatter. You're supposed to be able to move, the limbs around a little bit and like repose it. It's supposed to be really flexible, but that's probably also assuming you do it correctly. And I'm sure I'm going to end up doing something I'm not supposed to do. Like collecting hair.
See, we thought Finn might be part Bombay because, like, he's got that super like, when he was younger, he really, really, really wanted attention. Now he just really, really, really wants to get into everything. And I read somewhere that Bombays are super curious, and he's just about full black. But I'm like, he's really small though. Like, even the vet was like, he's going to be a small cat. Because he's just, it's like he doesn't want to put on weight. And I think it's because he's so active. But we can't give him more food because we already give him like the max amount it calls for, and he doesn't eat all that yet anyways.
Oh shoot, that wasn't supposed to happen.
What are you doing?
I'm making a mess of my white table thing. This wasn't a good idea.
I have gotten him as many toys that are interactive as I can find, and I've spent so much on toys, and you know what he wants to play with?
The trash.
He wants to play with boxes and trash. And he comes up here and he will steal my lids for my water. That's what he wants to play with. He does occasionally play with the fish, but he kept putting it under the bed. And then I'd hear, thumping in the middle of the night and couldn't figure out what it was. So.
Oh, no. Oh, it broke. Gosh darn it.
Baby gentle. Thank you.
Alrighty, so I needed to get a cookie sheet so I don't get more mess on my thing here. Yeah, no, I was just moving some stuff around. I dropped a figurine. I haven't actually showed it to anyone, but it's an older figurine and it dropped and shattered. Just the usual. See how's that look? Alright. So I found this. This is one of my very, very first Sculpey things I did a while back. And this is a tail. Oh look, it just broke. So don't bend it that much, but it does have some flexibility to it. But it does break. So be careful there. But this is like the final product, how it looks once it's baked. So it does have some movement. But then hopefully you attach things correctly so it doesn't fall like that. So. I don't know if I made this one on stream. I don't remember. Yeah, no, so I guess you don't want to, I don't know, I was under the impression that you could repose these, but these are like totally breaking off. Unless I overcooked them maybe, or not enough, I don't know. Maybe there's like different cooking instructions, but like, it is peeling. It does come off, but it has more resistance. So like if this were the polymer clay, it would like shatter. You just look at the darn thing and it shatters, whereas this has a bit more of a durability to it, so. Food for thought. I don't know if we have an actual release date for the wings or not. Kanta and Spera are working on, still sticks there too. They're working on some mutation, or some of the markings for it. So I think right now we're just going to probably build up some markings and then look into releasing it. Oh, sorry with the anxiety. Is that from me breaking my sculpture? Sorry about that. Parchment paper probably would be wise to have. Hi Annie, welcome to the chat.
I have a really bad delay on people talking in the chat for some reason.
I noticed the video is very delayed now. Like I can turn.
Well, the video I got caught up mostly, but it was like you said hi Annie, and she hadn't even posted in my chat.
Oh.
I will be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. Yeah, Sonic. We don't have one of those here. I think I've been to one once, and it was like 4 years ago in New York. It makes the squeaky noises. I don't know anything about them to be able to say what I do or don't like. I got to try Chick-fil-A for the first time last year. I live in Vermont. We have McDonald's and Burger King, and that's pretty much it. See you later, T'Challa. Thanks for hanging out with us. Root beer float. I haven't had one of those in forever, and I remember the last time I had one, it actually kind of turned my stomach a little bit. I don't know what it was that I just did not agree with it at all. In Vermont, we just barely got our first Target like 2 years ago. I did like Chick-fil-A. We actually really enjoyed it. The chicken sandwiches were pretty good. We loved the fries. The fries are really good, and their fancy dancy sauce there was pretty good too. So no, we did enjoy Chick-fil-A. I know there's a lot of controversy with the company, but we did enjoy the food. S'more shake sounds awesome. New York has Dairy Creams or Dairy Queen, whatever it's called. Oh my gosh. Every time we would go to New York, I would insist on going there for some ice cream. They did like a banana graham cracker ice cream that I really liked. Like a Golden Corral. I think the closest Golden Corral is a couple hours through to a different state, maybe New York or New Hampshire. That was pretty good too. We've only been there a couple times. Wire, oh, the wire is way down there. Yeah, there really aren't any stores in Vermont. You have to travel. You got to travel for everything here. I'm maybe 30, 40 minutes away from the closest Walmart. Yeah, I'm sure the park ranger did laugh. Did you go to like Groton? Oh, thank you. Lake Maidstone. I don't think I've ever been there. Yeah, that's the thing with Vermont, is it is very pretty, but you are gonna drive regardless of where you want to go. And darn it, the darn thing broke in. Ah, seriously.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. That's annoying. See, Sculpey would not have done that. Sculpey would have, like, gladly gotten up off the thing, and it would have stayed in place. I wouldn't have had to redo it. Wine, 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 it's what I do. $0.50 corn dog at Sonic. Huh. I don't even know what I got at Sonic the first time I went. It was so long ago. Baskin Robbins? I don't think I've ever been to a Baskin Robbins. I send my wife down the river in a canoe, fastest way to New Hampshire. You know what? There's probably some truth to that. God, because there are actually places in Vermont you have to take a boat to get to. That's too funny. You don't like cornbread? What is wrong with you? Cornbread is yummy. My mom makes a dish called chicken a la king or turkey a la king, and it is really good. It's like a turkey vegetable mix that you put over cornbread. It's really good. It's one of my favorite meals. I think we have a Rite Aid. I don't know what Thrifties is. Is Thrifties like something that they would sell in the store, or is that like a affiliated store that would be a part of Rite Aid? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, McDonald's. That's the thing with McDonald's. It's probably really any fast food, at least in my experience, is if you don't eat it for a really long time and then you just randomly go down and you eat it, it does mess up your stomach. It's just a lot of grease in the food. That's been my experience anyways.
In fairness, McDonald's messes up my stomach every time anyway.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do have that experience too. The world of HEB. I don't know what that is. Hey, I'm in Vermont living under a rock, so that's about all you're gonna get from me.
Same.
Huh. So Thrifties is a brand of ice cream. I think we have a Rite Aid in town. I can try to check it out sometime if I'm down there. I need to yell at my husband and see if he'll bring me any food. Hungry.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
The ice cream that we have here that is kind of like the number one is Ben & Jerry's.
hello.
Lulu.
It's Char.
Char. Well, I can, I'll turn the music down since we've got more people in here. Actually, I'll just turn it off. And that way we can hear. Because I know everybody kind of has different volumes on their mics.
I did not want to be the first one to like pop in, so.
Why?
I've been here.
Why?
I'm not good enough for Chars when I just heard.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant.
Wow.
No, I saw it was a test stream and I wasn't like sure, like, you know, I wasn't sure.
1, 2, 5.
I forgot to turn the video off on the sound off on the stream, and I'm getting an echo. I was so confused.
You might have an echo here too. I don't know if
Oh, there we go.
how this is recording, so there's a possibility I have echoes too. I don't know. I don't know how it works. My husband loves Wendy's. The closest Wendy's is about an hour and 10 south of us. We don't have an Arby's. I don't even know if I've ever been to Arby's. We do have a KFC, but you're lucky if they actually cook the chicken all the way.
Arby's has really good fries, honestly. They have the curly fries. So
Oh, cool.
We were just talking about our Arby's and wondering how it's like still in business because we've never seen like anyone ever there.
yeah, ours is really good too, but they have like the best curly fries.
I used to like Applebee's, and then, you know, with the whole stuff going on last year, we didn't really go out anywhere. So we did takeout, and like the food really wasn't that good. What do you want?
Quiet.
No, you be quiet. Bring me food.
We're trying to watch a movie here.
Bring me food.
No,
I'm hungry.
no.
Come on, be a loving husband.
No, oh my goodness.
You should be like Sadie's boyfriend brought her food.
It won't matter. He won't do anything. All right, this is taking way too long. This clay is not as
Oh, trash.
flexible as Sculpey. Just don't want all the marks. If I can get those in there. Kind of want to tell him to go down and get like McDonald's now. You guys are a terrible influence. I wish we had
Blame
something.
Bluey. Everything is Bluey's fault.
I don't even eat fast food that often. It can't be my fault.
I wish we had some better options.
Anything side related to you.
Oh my gosh. I do love it's Bluey's fault I bought this game, even though I'm trying to get her to buy it now.
Nice.
Even know. It's a thing. It's really good. You should do it. I think you should buy it, Bluey.
I did play a little bit of Don't Starve last night, though.
I know. I saw you guys. I was busy.
Oh, it was just me. I
Oh.
played by myself.
I had my week of addiction, and now I'm on to another game.
Ah, there you go.
But this is why I couldn't download one game. It's like the gateway. I downloaded one, and now I gotta keep buying others.
One of my guilty pleasures is House Flipper on Steam. You know, gosh forbid I go and clean up my house, but I'll gladly, you know, take this digital house and clean that one. You go in and like
That's how I am. David's like, why don't you go and like become a farmer since you like these farmer games? And I'm like, can you imagine me outside in the sun dying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'll be, like cleaning the floors and washing the windows and picking up trash, and people be like, why don't you do that here? It's not fun here. It's fun in the game. It's so rewarding to have like this trashy house and you like fix it up. Or even like painting the walls, and you paint the walls and it's so rewarding, and then like I'll look at my real walls and be like, there's no way in heck I'm gonna be painting those walls anytime soon.
But also, let's be real, you have kids, and you clean your house, and as soon as you get
Oh
it
my
clean,
gosh.
you turn around and like
every
2 steps
time.
away where you just cleaned it's a mess.
Every time, yep.
So I used to try to do that with Nick's house. Like I would sit there and try to pick up all of Hayden's toys, and she would get so upset. Like the world was ending if you put her stuff away. She did not like things being put away. And like I always thought she would be, because she likes to sort to some degree herself, but she doesn't want things put away. You go in and like put her books away, and she'll come back out and rip them off the shelf and throw them on the ground.
Yeah. Lucia likes to do that with her clothes. I haven't been to Subway in forever. Oh no, don't do that.
I live off of Subway. What?
We've been talking about going to Subway the last couple weeks.
It's because it's like the healthiest fast food option we have.
My favorite fast food option is, I don't know if they have, I'm assuming they have them in the States. There's a place called Pita Pit. That's my favorite.
I've never heard of it.
We went to
You get,
Panora.
like
Sorry, go ahead.
pita bread, and it's like Subway but with like pita bread and wrap.
Well, we went to Panera a week or two ago, and it was really good. But holy cow, it's like $30 to feed 2 people there. They're crazy expensive.
Wow.
Couldn't believe how expensive
But their
they were.
macaroni and cheese is so good.
I haven't had their macaroni and cheese. I usually get it's like a flatbread sandwich type thingy, but no, it's just insane how expensive they are. And I don't think the drinks are included. It's just like a $10 sandwich. It's like, holy cow. Can't afford
Yeah,
to
drinks
eat
aren't included, no. Mine is like $3 for a drink because I get the lemonade, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think we have a Panera here. Maybe we do.
Come visit, I'll take you. There's nothing to see in North Carolina, though. It won't
It's
be
always, I think one of the things that's always so funny is like, at like the grocery store, you can buy like gift cards for like restaurants we don't have here.
We have that same issue here. Like, we have Golden Corral gift cards, and there's not a Golden Corral in this state.
Oh. But at least like in the lower 48, you...
Oh, I lost you.
You didn't think you're
maybe
gonna
drive.
like mail it away to somebody.
Yeah, I think it is useful for those kind of things when you need to like mail it to someone.
But in fairness, like I would not be too thrilled if somebody gave me a Golden Corral gift card. We went there for the first time in like 8 years last weekend before or something, because it was the only place open that we could go, and it was not that impressive. So
I remember liking it the last time I went, but it's
I
been
would
a while.
rather. It's just not great. Like it's okay, but I don't know.
I'm gonna send Mike a quick
It's not
message.
somewhere I would go.
Hey, you should go get some Chinese food. These guys are really bad influences. Chinese food.
Thought it was McDonald's.
McDonald's. Oh, we have like a little
Yeah. That.
little Chinese place in town that's really good. So hungry.
We made fried rice last night and it was amazing. I say we, but really my boyfriend made it. So.
Was that who was cooking in the picture? I saw the picture and I was like, is that her or is that him?
Yeah. Well, I have a recipe I follow that I really like, but it's got like very subtle flavors, and Steven's more of a has to hit him in the mouth kind of person. So he just like winged it last night. Luckily it turned out okay.
So we just did with our dinner for tonight. We just were throwing stuff into the crock pot and hoping it came out okay.
That is being very demanding for once.
Hi, River. Mine's looking out the window right now. He's hunting, probably. He thinks he's a hunter.
She's usually really quiet, but right now she keeps meowing this morning, and we haven't been able to figure out what she wants.
Your love.
But her love right now is the playful love, and it hurt. Yeah, I think she just wants someone to play with her. If only Scout would play with her, my life would be so much easier.
Would you like to borrow V? V will play with her. He may not be gentle though. He's not the greatest with gentle with like babies.
Okay, they weren't like her and her siblings weren't ever exactly gentle
Yeah,
with each
no.
other.
Finn's not gentle. Oh, he like V was super more relaxed and gentler with Asher, but Finn likes to like latch onto his neck, and I'm like, you shouldn't be nice to Finn. Finn's not being nice to you. I'm like, that probably hurts, and I always have to get on Finn because I don't want him to actually like do anything serious. You get him, Stormclaw.
Yeah, I went a little bit of a hiatus from doing live streams. No particular reason other just I was preoccupied, but want to try to do at least like one stream a month. Not a month. I can't talk. At least one stream a week, if at all possible. My husband is actually home today, so I was able to sneak away.
Remind me when we get done to get the information from you, and I will try to do that one thing that I was talking to you about.
Oh, hey.
We'll see how it goes.
Who's paying
Maybe I can,
attention?
I'll take on like one or so of them.
I have to make like a Herman keychain. Like a specific Herman keychain. My stream is really behind, huh? Oh, for some reason my video got behind. Okay, you got the Hermans, right?
Oh my goodness, I'm so done with you people. With your pink or purple Herman. Is that Herman's for sale, by the way?
I don't have a brown Herman. I only have a lavender one. Oh.
Where's that red one?
All the other Hermans are all packed up. Are you mean my demo one?
Yeah, your demo one.
There, he's watching you guys. I used to poke around at
Now
Fortnite.
guys, see the little demo one?
The red one?
Ain't he cute?
I gotta stick him in some silicone.
Oh. He looks a little angry. I love it.
That's the one that she wants to do the silicone of and like be able to do the red. Oh, I hit enter too fast, guys. I suck. Don't mind me.
Gasp.
It's because I sit here and like think I can do shift enter when I'm typing into YouTube and I cannot. All right.
I need to drink some water. What did I do with my water? Now I got all kinds of hair in here.
There.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I'm looking online for some hanging planters, and look at this one.
I'm
Oh,
going.
that's a Waja. I don't know how I copied that.
That's a beautiful hanging planter. That's some nice buds in pink and gray.
Perfect.
But he's cute. Do they have owls in these? Hold on. I'm going to go look. I am not a green thumb at all, but I want an owl planter now. They have like the little ones for like the succulents. I don't know what those are, but succulents.
That would be cute.
I had
like
some
su-
plants.
I like succulents. I like things that I don't have to water like every week.
Is that what it is? I don't know anything about plants.
They're
Not-
chicks and
not-
hens. You'll probably
Yeah,
would know if you
succulents
saw it.
are a type of plant that hold water very well.
Oh, they're a desert flower, or I don't know. Are they
Yeah, they
considered a
are.
flower?
What is that cool tree thing? The little trees that people keep on their desks.
Bonsai.
Bonsai trees.
Yeah, I always wanted one of them.
I did.
Those are very hard to do.
Yeah, that's
so.
what I've heard.
I
They're
always
hard
wanted
to, like,
one too.
maintain. And then if you mess it up, you've then just like messed up like a very long process plan.
You know what would look
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah.
You know what you could put in the planter that you don't have to worry about watering?
Fake trees.
A figurine that you can find over
Well,
on
I
Etsy.
have those coming.
Like
You kept showing me them owl stores. I kept showing them to David, and he did not seem impressed. I should just learn how to make owl figurines. Nothing else, just owls.
Oh, don't fall over.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, hold on. I found one, I think. But I am not paying this much. Yours was significantly cheaper than this one.
I actually don't know what the cooking instructions are for the cosplay.
Oh, that's cute.
I think bake for
Cute,
thir-
not
that is
baby
expensive.
birds.
30 minutes for at $2.75.
So you know what sucks about being way out in the boonies?
There's nothing out here.
Crappy internet.
Crappy internet, yes.
Well, besides crappy internet, but no access to art stores or like
Yeah.
craft stores. There's
Yeah.
not even a Michael's within an hour of here.
Ours is like 40 minutes away. We have one
Yep.
in either direction, 40 minutes. About
Same. We have a Joann's, but it leaves a bit to be desired. It's not that great.
We have a Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's all like right in the same little area, and I'm like, how have none of you put each other out of business?
I've never been to Hobby Lobby. I would like to check them out sometime.
I actually like Hobby Lobby best. I think.
We don't have one
Hobby
up here.
Lobby
We do
has
have
a
couple
lot of
Michaels
stuff.
Joann's, though.
Hobby Lobby has some neat stuff. It's just some of their policies as a company I don't agree with.
How would you? What kind of plant would you even plant in there, Bluey?
Like one that's like supposed to dangle out, I would imagine.
It's me, guys. Did you see? It's me.
See if I can copy this image. Yeah, they have one with a plant in it. Here, I'll post it for you.
It looks. Hold on, I can't say.
Little bit. Little bit. Not really digging any of these ones I'm finding on Amazon.
I want an orchid. It's been a while since I've had one of those die on me. I should get some more.
Oh, I think I'm on Top Chat again, aren't I?
Probably it
Yep.
switches if you like. I don't know. Sometimes I mine switches often on me. I have to make sure before I do a game.
Oh.
I really like his wings. His
Thanks. Yeah, just his legs are kind of weird. I'll have to turn that over maybe.
Be careful, Kiru. Owl planter on Etsy. Since we're looking at planters,
Switch to Etsy.
surely there has to be something cuter over here.
There.
Well, the other day when I was trying to find something that I wanted to buy on Etsy, I got overwhelmed rapidly.
I can imagine.
I don't know where I would put anything right now. My areas. It'll be done soon. It'll be okay. Everything is fine. Something is happening in these planters, and I don't know what it is, and it's kind of terrifying. Their faces are very stretched out.
That is, that kind of looks like an owl mixed with a like an elephant or a yeah, or like an anteater kind of. Yeah.
Bunny says have Etsu make you a Herman planter.
Herman planter.
I believe in you, Etsu. I want to play with clay now.
I know. I keep thinking about digging mine out.
I've never done it. I think I did it in like 4th grade. I think we had to make something and heat it up and all that jazz.
I guess I did.
But we only did it once. And I wasn't any good. I'm pretty sure I just made like, quote, a plate.
I made a cute hippo for one of my college classes a couple years ago.
Cassandra, I would keep Wahas. I have no intentions of abandoning Wahas. I know how to do multiple jobs at the same time. Believe it or not, I can hold 2 jobs, so it's fun.
She's never allowed to leave us.
Hey, as long as you guys don't leave me, we're good.
Where am I gonna go? We're not allowed to go anywhere right now.
And as long as people continue enjoying Wahas and we're able to still, pay for itself, it's not going anywhere.
I'm so dumb. I just logged into the site and I was like, who did a news post?
I don't know who.
It was the Etsy Spotlight, and I'm just over here not. I don't know. My brain doesn't work sometimes.
That's okay. Mine doesn't work half the time either.
We pass around a brain cell, guys. It's okay.
Welcome to Wahas.
Hey guys, don't forget that we have like 2 big games going on and admin announcements for like the holidays for Wahas and also the comic strip dress up event. We only have 1 entry in that, so go enter.
I guess I'm gonna have to make like an actual Herman figurine, so it's obvious when I do a Herman game on a workspace, like a live stream thingy. Yeah. Words. You got those?
I got it.
Cool beans. Boop, 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 boop.
I will probably get all the information winner things pinged tomorrow for the last 2 lives. I've been trying to finish up the Festival of Frost stuff, but it's been a very slow process. Faster than normal, but still slow.
So it doesn't help that I keep doing live streams?
No, it's because I keep like when I go to count, my counting's been really off lately, so I have to recount like 3 times just to make sure that I'm not messing up and giving the wrong person the win.
Like yesterday when I did.
But like, yes, because like, so I have the staff pick their favorites 1 through 5, and their first favorite gets 5 points and goes down, each time. And for some reason, and it's only the two numbers, my fourth place and my second place, I always get mixed up. And it's only those two places. Like everything else, I'm good about getting the right number for. But I'll go back through and I'll be like, wait, this is the wrong tally. And it's because I messed up my fourth and my second place, giving them the wrong points. So I've been doing like my best to make sure that I don't mess that up. Staff member come at me later all like, hey, I think you gave the wrong person a win here. And I'm going to be like, my life. Oh, I was still tallying it up. Give me a sec. All right, so this was round 2.
Oops, sorry, that was probably really loud. Good job, Maximus. I think you were the first one on that one, too. There is still one hoot in the
They
Etsy
found
shop.
it for quite a minute or two with nobody else with them.
There is one hoot left in the Etsy store if you're interested. They're $20. It's actually this hoot right here that is left in the store. It's a little lavender one. And then this one here, I need to stick this one in silicone and try to do some resin casts. So that's coming.
Ooh, honey, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Where it got so quiet. Where did everybody go?
Honey,
Online shopping.
I'm working on like the calendar. I'm trying to get so that way I can like give a general outline of what I'm gonna do guaranteed for the month. Because people have asked that I like announce some of the games. And I'm like, I can do that, but that means that we can't have late entries anymore. Because I've been pretty lenient about late entries.
The thing about Etsy is Etsy's not the one that really determines where the packages go. It's the shop owner. So I will ship them wherever they'll go. I've had stuff go to Germany before. I've had some stuff go to the UK. I have some stuff heading to Finland. I've bought stuff from people in Mexico, so it definitely you can buy stuff from there. I just don't know what the shipping will be like. It seems anything out of country, it gets kind of expensive. So it might end up being like $20 in shipping. But you know, the figurine is $20. I personally don't know if that would be worthwhile. You know, $20 figurine for with $20 shipping. I mean, you're looking at a minimum of $40. It's gonna be kind of pricey, unfortunately.
And that's assuming customs doesn't also hit you with more.
Right. I guess the UK is coming out with new stuff this year. I need to actually call up my financial people and see how that affects my shop. But I've heard through the grapevine that there are even some like changes coming through the UK and how they do customs and stuff. So I don't know.
I don't know how this is gonna work. It keeps trying to slide off. Will this fit?
Hey Char, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're breathing right into the mic, I think.
No, that's not me, I don't think. Or maybe it was me and I wasn't.
No worries.
I don't know.
It only became super noticeable when everyone gets quiet.
I'll try not to lean too far forward.
Oh, no worries.
It really doesn't help that my chair squeaks either.
I love that I have dogs all up underneath my desk to help me as I need to do things. Helpful.
That's what dogs do.
Like you or the cat?
So right now in our Discord chat, we have a Miss Sadie, Blue, and Char.
I could do that question thing again where we post and ask if they have any questions for us.
That's fine, but if anybody asks anything of me, I'll have to read it to me.
I can do that.
That should be our prompt one day. Tell people they have to ask one question in the YouTube viewer thing.
Serious questions, huh? Oh gosh, if you could be a cartoon character, who would you be? I have no idea. I've never thought of that. Guess I never really wanted
I
to.
never thought of that either.
Maybe Ash, so we could go catch some Pokemon. I have no
Oh,
idea.
that sounds like fun. Can we all go play Pokemon together now? Who wants to be Misty? Who wants to be Brock? What's another one? Those are the two. Dawn? Isn't Dawn one?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think Dawn was from. Oh God, I want to say Sinnoh.
Yeah, we're testing out
Whatever
the
series.
here. I watched the first season, whatever, the first thing that season.
Yeah, I've only watched like the up to the end of Kano. My knowledge of Pokemon after that stems from the games and little bits in here or there that I may have gleaned from the internet about the anime. So
If you could be an
What
animal,
Which animal would you choose?
I don't know. It's definitely not an owl.
yeah, I'd probably choose some kind of bird.
I think I'd be a cat.
Although I don't like
A
heights.
surprise.
So maybe a fox actually, because I
You
don't
could be
like
one of those ground owls.
You'd probably have to worry about a lot of predators.
You could be a burrowing owl. They're so cute. You could have long legs.
I can lift up my little pant things, whatever you're gonna call it, the fellows of like the bottom part of the owl, and all of a sudden I'm like 10 feet tall.
Really, you're an owl. You're into owls, but you don't know what any of the stuff is called for the owls. Shame.
Look, I don't go through.
Shame.
I'm cute.
Shame.
But I
Okay,
can
what would
also
you be?
admit they're a little creepy, guys. I can admit that they are creepy sometimes.
Have any of you met up and hung out for the day? I don't think any of us in this group have hung out with each other. I know there are staff that have met up.
I've met up with Vagabond.
I have not met up with any of these staff. I have met Anage before and EJ. We went to a reptile con together. I'm not big on reptiles, but she was going and it was like really close to me, so I went.
Oh, cool.
I met Commando.
I mean, of course you met Commando.
He used to live about an hour from me.
Sin lives like maybe 4 or 5 hours from me. I could meet Sin, and we were gonna go to do a wine tasting thing at the whatever that thing is, the really fancy place that's in the mountains. What's it called?
Biltmore?
Biltmore. Thank you. Yeah, we were gonna go to Biltmore together and do the wine tasting, but money was really tight for me, and the money got really tight for her, so we did not.
Next question is favorite show.
Favorite show? That's a hard one because I don't really watch TV anymore.
I have a handful. I mean, like I like
Yeah.
I like
And I have so many
Outlander.
old- I have like
Lucifer is a good one.
I'm gonna disappoint you all and say I don't watch a lot of movies. so I'm useless here.
Lately, for like recent stuff, I'm really into The Crown. I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times.
We watched The Spanish Princess. My mother-in-law and I watched The Spanish Princess a couple weeks ago. Wasn't too bad.
That's good to know.
Baby,
What?
Oh, Ninja wants to know what your favorite color is.
It depends on the day. It used to be purple, but I'm anything that's not the Roy part of Roy G. Biv. I've been really into pink lately, like really into pink lately, and there's no reason for it.
Slytherin wants to know how many owls were on your tree, your Christmas tree.
Hold on. I actually had the answer somewhere. Let me go look. I did the winners. Whoops! I just smacked myself in the face with a marker.
Good job.
Was it open? Did you get marker on your face?
It was open. There's probably a little bit of pink on my face.
Nice.
There were 8, and 2 people guessed it correctly, which was Samson 1427.
Go ahead, Ninja.
Her ID, it's just numbers after their name. And Krapka. I said it was 8, right? Yeah. And then there were 3 people who got it wrong, but it was still under 8. So we ended up perfect amount there. David said that he will get me some more next year, so I can do it again next year, and you guys have to guess again. CWP sales happen twice a year on Black Friday and White Friday. I think White Friday is after Veterans Day or something, Memorial Day, something like that. Let me go look. I had to go check the news post. I wonder who could have possibly broke the coding on the site. It definitely was not me.
Yeah, never.
So last year, White Friday was on May 23rd. So whatever holidays in May.
That would be Memorial Day.
Right. So that's what it's after.
Ooh, favorite marking on lodges. I have quite a few that I really like. I think I really like blotches, an elk,
Like-
fishbone.
I like piebald.
Be careful.
I like wind. I don't know why.
Wind is pretty.
I never use it, but I love it.
I also have a bit of a love for knives, which is not, I feel like, the most popular marking, but is one of mine that have been my favorite since joining.
It used to be pretty popular. Probably back when we only had like a handful of markings. Darn you, it came out.
I have been really into the Harvest Moon guy.
Cool.
Like I like just about any design with it, which is really odd for me because I'm very weird about, just randomly place things. But it's everybody that's I've seen use it has done it really well. And there was something else. It's like I don't know if it's bath bomb or paint spray or whatever. It's one of them. I think.
Sadie, are you the one that insists on Wahas having like dress ups and backgrounds?
So it's not as big a deal anymore, but I used to want every single one of my Wahas to be dressed and named and stuff like that. And what would happen is I would get done and I'd be all excited and I'd rave about it. And then people would send me undressed Wahas.
Oh, because I was totally going to say, hey, you guys should go send Sadie some undressed Wahas.
It's just because that was initially my goal. It was one of my goals I had for Wahas. But I don't really have a lot of goals right now.
Most embarrassing moment as a staff member.
Oh, let's not even talk about that. I'm sure all the staff know what mine was. There's a reason why I don't respond to you guys sometimes. It's not because I'm forgetful. Well, I am forgetful, but what happens is I am on my phone and I look at messages to see if they're actually important enough for me to like pass to another mod and have them answer. Because I messaged somebody back one day and I meant to tell them to PM so and so, and I instead told them to pee on a mod.
Nice.
Yes, my phone. My phone hates me.
I can top that one.
And luckily it was somebody I knew.
So I used to work for a company that we would do like different like designs and stuff in Photoshop for them. And this one company wanted to have this poem done, and the poem had the line "shift in the winds." And I put like "shitting on wings," and I totally sent it out to the company and everything. And they came back and they're like, "Yeah, pretty sure it's not supposed to say shitting on the wings." And it's like, "Oh, my bad."
As far as in the staff room goes, we have a lot of my typos. The worst one was probably when we first released Vyra, and I don't say Vyra on my phone anymore. It doesn't come out Vyra.
I remember that.
Yes. It comes out a V word. It does. It just comes out like a medicine V word.
One for yeah.
I don't know if I've ever done anything really embarrassing. I mean, I've done a lot of stupid stuff. Like, I know I've accidentally got myself banned a couple of times. Like, IP banned. I had to message Commando and be like, dude, I need you to IP ban me. I got banned. Stupid stuff like that happens to me pretty often.
I can't think of really anything super embarrassing. But I tend to black out those kind of things so that I don't remember them and someone else has to remind me of what I did.
Does it have to be like budgets related?
They just said since what did they say? They said embarrassing staff moment. Embarrassing moment as a staff member.
Oh. Okay. Gosh, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty careful about trying not to be doing embarrassing stuff, you know, because I am a staff member and I do try to have some level of professionality, but
Professionality on Waha's. What's that?
Accidentally tell people to pee on silver mods? It's K.
Wasn't it like the first stream? You were Sadie, you were like, I'm not gonna swear, and I'm over there swearing up a storm. Professionalism.
It's true. If you say one thing, your phone thinks it's what you mean for the rest of your life. Except for the F word, which always is duck. Always. I can't get it to stop saying duck. I don't even talk about ducks. Like,
yeah, I think that one is like really hard coded in there.
the phone is trying to censor me.
So I am almost ready to go throw this in the oven. So I'll probably use that as my cue to end the stream.
You're gonna bake the dragon.
Yep. I'll bake the dragon and then see what we're doing from there. My son's going to be home soon too, so it's probably best to end at that point anyways, because things tend to get crazy when both children are here.
Oh, hello there, handsome fella. I see we're doing some. By the way, I have it. You're good.
All right, cool. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this kind of stream, I will reach out to my friend and ask him like a good setup to do so we can make these a little bit better. And then maybe plan to do more workspace type streams. I know that a lot of people have asked to watch me make a doll. That might end up being a really long stream or pieces of a stream, like or multiple pieces of it. But I'm game for doing this type of stuff if you guys are interested. I don't know how easily you can see everything that I'm doing, but can certainly look into it. And if you haven't already, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We appreciate all the support. I can't see how many likes we have. How many likes do we currently have on the video?
51.
Cool.
Now it's up to 56.
Nice. And then if you guys like polymer clay stuff, I would appreciate if you want to check out my Etsy store. I do have some figurines in there that are looking for homes. No dragons like this. I gotta get some more dragons out. My next release will probably have more dragons in it than anything, but there are some doggos up there looking for some homes.
have a hoot looking for some homes.
Yep.
We can convince Etsu to do the resin one.
There's one more hoot available. Is the lavender one that has made an appearance on the stream a few times. So I really enjoy doing the little figurines and stuff. So hopefully you guys will want to buy them so I can justify working on them more. And the keychains and the pens will come back. I only took them out temporarily so I could get the figurines on the front of the Etsy page. Etsy is being difficult for some reason. I couldn't get them where I wanted them, so I got to get those added back up too.
Sabishi is asking where you got your rubber tools for sculpting.
Amazon. Right on Amazon. It comes with it in a pack of 5 blue ones, these little tiny ones, and then I think 4 larger ones. They're really handy to have. It's nice to be able to get into these small little spots here to smooth out. I'm just trying to get all these different marks and stuff out because once you cook it, it's there for life. So
I think I found. Give me a second. I think this might be it for those that were asking, because I know a couple people have asked. That maybe. I hope that it actually links to it.
well, what I'll do is at the end of the stream, I can also put my link for the links for the clay and the tools in the description of the video. Yes, that is the exact listing, Sadie. Yep. It says I purchased these back in October. So those are the exact ones that I have. Oh, you know what? I'll have to do a video sometime too to show you guys how to do the eyes. So like these eyes here, let me make sure I'm even getting this guy in the right area. So these eyes here are hand painted. It looks like my video is behind again, but these are hand painted eyes. They're glass dome shaped eyes, and I've done painting on the back, so I can do a video on how to do those too if that's something that you guys would like to see. I use like a glitter paint, and they're I think they're really pretty. I love how they sparkle. The reason, Breezy, your suggestion is not rude. The reason why I do not use my own website is because Etsy pays the sales tax for their sellers. So I don't have to individually register with every single state and country to pay sales tax. It all falls on Etsy. That is mostly why I use Etsy. Because I'm not a big enough company to pay my my financial people to go through all those things, because at the end of it, everything I made would just be going into them paying taxes. So it makes more sense for a small company like myself to use Etsy, and then I just don't have to stress at the end of the year about reporting sales tax to all the individual states that my buyers have come from. So that is why I use Etsy. There are a lot of people that do their own sites. I have no idea what they're doing legally or financially on the back end for that, so I can't say one thing or another. I just know for myself, my legal advice has told me what I need to do, and I'm following that advice. Their fees are kind of high. I personally found eBay's fees to be a lot higher. I think they take maybe like 3 or 4%. But again, for me, I would pay the fees to avoid having to deal with the mess of taxes. So it's worthwhile for me. but I don't know. I don't know if any other sites give you better deals. I have not spent much time looking around. I just kind of went with Etsy, and I've been pretty content with them. I did sell something on eBay. I did a dragon donation, or it's like a figurine of a dragon, and the proceeds went towards a GoFundMe for an artist who has cancer right now. So the dragon sold for 100, and eBay took like 10% off that. So that kind of hurt. But I don't know. I'm content with Etsy myself. Let me finish this one little piece of clay, and I will show you guys what the eyes look like without the paint. It might give you an idea, and then I can try to do like a little 10-second video on my iPad later, and I can upload just like a little video to show you how I do the eyes. It won't be a live stream. It'll just be like a very basic video, but that will kind of give you an idea of how to do them. They're super easy, and they just make a massive difference. Because a lot of people, when they do these, they use like beads for the eyes, but I personally like these eyes. Are you guys still on the Discord call, or did I get disconnected?
No,
We're
just
still here.
Just listen to you talk about.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Got super quiet. I thought I was by myself.
It's okay, you're talking to yourself. But there are people here, so don't bother.
All right. So I stick him down. This darn leg keeps getting messed up. He keeps wanting to lean to the side. I don't want you leaning to the side. All right. Let me roll away.
I was asking if the eyes that you make for the clay models, do you also use those for the eyes on the dolls?
I do, actually. I have 3 different sizes of eyes that I use. So I'm going to butcher how you say them. It's like capuchin beads or something like that. Let's see. Let me make sure my stream is live so I know what I'm doing. For some reason, I keep getting behind on my stream. Okay, so up close. Does it show it? Oh, where are you? There we go. Okay, and I'm way out of, out of frame. So it's like the glass bead, and it's domed on the top, but then it's cut in the back, so it's flat on the back. So I would actually go and I put paint on this side, and then when you flip it, it has like that eyeball effect, and the eye kind of follows you around. So a completed eyeball. It's got some clay on it. Get the clay off. So a completed eyeball, you have the paint there, so it gives you that nice little sparkle. And then on the back is just, you just see the iris color or pupil or whatever. So that's how I do my eyes. And I have 3 different sizes. I have these large ones here. And then I have size smaller that I'm actually all out. I only have 1. And then the ones that I've been using for my figurines are these itty bitty little tiny ones. And I make a bunch of different colors. I actually just finished these up this morning. There's a picture of it on Facebook and Instagram if you want to see it up close. But those are my eyes. Yeah, and like I said, I will chat with my friend on how I can do a better setup for these, like, watch me do art videos. And then, I will try to do a series on making an art doll. Unfortunately, there's a lot that goes into them, so I wouldn't be able to do it all in one sitting. Let me move these guys to a safe spot. I'll show you guys a doll. It's mostly done. I have to do his feet still, which is really no reason why I don't have it done yet. It should have been posted already. That right here, put that right there.
That's a lot of eyes.
Yeah. So, one of my dolls that I have to post is this boy.
Oh, the gray one.
Yep, the gray one. So he has the ears actually have like foam, like a type of foam, fabric foam or whatever on the inside, and there's like a hand stitched pocket that the foam goes in for the ears, and there's wire so you can actually bend these ears and reshape them. He has the same exact eyes that I was showing you guys in there. There's the sculpture of the head is here, and the head, this is actually what the head looks like before fur is added to it. So like the eyes go into the sockets, and then I usually make a spot for the armature to go into the head, and then the eye sockets go here, and I end up flocking it and adding the fur all over it. And he has this really plush, soft black fur for his body and his legs, and a super fluffy tail. The tail is wire, so you have to be careful there, but you can repose the tail and do what you want with it. I see you can see the tail. I don't know, were you guys able to see the face? My video keeps getting behind. Yeah, okay. Make him look up. But I love this one. I think he's super cute. I just have to do his feet. So his feet are still clay, and he has like his paw pads I have to paint. And then I have to flock the paws. But what's cool about this armature is it's very stable and sturdy. So when you pose the doll, it doesn't really move. Whereas wire doesn't have that flexibility. Wire takes a bit more work to get it to stay. So this is the armature right here. It has each ball sockets. That's what's inside the doll. I think I actually have, maybe not down here. I had it all that was started. I do. So like this is another head here, and this is the spine, or like the bones of the doll, the armature. So that's what's on the inside. So they're super fun to pose. Whereas like wire, eventually the wire is gonna get fatigued and it might snap. But this boy, he's not going nowhere. I love them. They're a lot of fun. I'll definitely will have to make a video sometime so you guys can see. Yes, I wish I had done a video of my my Skull dog. So back in October we were doing contests that not too many people went to do, but I have a doll with a skull head that has a moving jaw. So like this right here is the resin pour. It didn't really pour all that well, so I've had to repair it here. But you won't be able to see that when this is finished, if I ever get around to finishing it. So like this is the top of the head, and the wire armature I just showed you would go in through here. And this is the bottom jaw. So when it's all assembled, oh, you know what? I can't quite assemble it because I have to do some work on this. But it does go into the eye sockets there, and then you'll actually be able to work the jaw so it can move its mouth. So I gotta make this one. I honestly forgot about it. So I was trying to do figurines that I could do resin pours, and this is one of them, but the pour doesn't come out exactly how I want it. It's still kind of messy, but this was one of them. So.
Oh, it's so cute though.
Started.
Someone just said what I said.
I started painting this one, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like to paint the resins and sculptures, is because it's got a lot of transparency, which it needs another layer, but this already has like 4 layers on it. But this was my prototype for like a Wallhaus figurine that you guys could paint on your own. I still have the silicone. It keeps coming out broken, so I keep having to do repairs, and I don't know, it's not a really strong mold. But that's another reason why I was going with the sculpture, with the Sculpey stuff, because my hope was that people would be interested in the handmade stuff that I can do a little bit easier. So, and I think that's everything. Yeah, and the skull dog, he did go off to the winner. So we definitely were able to send out a tangible prize for that contest. So that was really cool to see that happen. But I think I am going to end the stream here. I got to go upstairs. I got to get that dragon in the oven, and I believe my son just came home, so I'm going to go up and poke him a little bit. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out and checking out this stream. I know it was very funky, has some rough moments there, but hopefully we can find a better way to set these up and give you guys a better experience, something that's clearer and just looks better. So, but yes, if you haven't already, like the video, pretty please, subscribe. And we'll try to get a schedule set up at some point so we can have a more predictable dates for these streams. So,
yeah.
We will chat with you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta see how I end the stream with my iPad.